Town of Walpole on February the 16th, 2021. First item on our agenda is a COVID-19 update.
Sure. So I don't see Patrick or Jim on.
Yeah, I don't see Patrick or Jim, so I guess it's up to you, Melissa.
Yeah, I'll get started, and if they jump on, they definitely can join in. So I know we were just quickly talking before the meeting started. So clinics did kick off at the COA last Tuesday. I want to give a huge shout out to Rika, Trish, and Jen because my kids got sick last week, so I was not in attendance at the clinics last week, nor was I there today. So it's been hard to be afar, but they've been holding it down, doing an amazing job. I know Carol, I don't see her on the call, but she volunteered at our clinic last week and had rave reviews. I know all of the people that have attended the clinics have thought it's been very well run, smooth, in and out. They're able to book their second dose when they're at the clinic. So that's helpful. It's helpful for us for inventory purposes, and it's also helpful to give them peace of mind knowing that they're not going to have to scurry to get a second dose or make an appointment elsewhere. So that's helpful. So just to give you numbers, the group was able to vaccinate 100 people on last Tuesday, 100 people on last Thursday, 100 individuals today, and that's on top of the second doses for the 80 first responders. So the health department will finish tomorrow at the fire station, the last 10 doses there. So things are going well. We're definitely still encouraging those that can to utilize Gillette because, as you know, I've reached out in my emails. Unfortunately, supplies to local health departments is still very sparse. So those larger, mass vaccination sites are getting more allotted vaccines on a weekly basis. So again, I've heard rave reviews with Gillette as well. I think at first people were overwhelmed with the largeness of the site and just accessibility, but we've gotten great reviews from even seniors going on their own or going with a caretaker that they felt comfortable, it was well run, and that they were also able to book their second dose. So again, just to keep that on people's view, if they are looking to get a slot immediately, we do have our sign up on the town website. So those that are in phase 1 or in phase 275 and older that are currently eligible to receive the vaccine can just go on the Town of Walpole website, and there's a little red bar on the top, and if they click on it, it will put them into what's called it's just a sign up, like a Google document sign up. They'll put their information in. It doesn't mean that they're registered for the vaccine. What they're doing is they're registered to get on our wait list. And then as soon as it's available, we'll have outreach to assist them to sign up. So it's been definitely all hands on deck. We've been working closely with the COA staff. They've been very great with doing outreach to the seniors to actually assist them with signing up because, as you know, it's an online sign up, so it's really going to be a learning curve for some. We've also had a really, really great turnout with our Medical Reserve Corps volunteers, our CERT volunteers, and even just certain volunteers in Walpole that might not be affiliated with any of those groups, but just looking to help out. So we've literally had, I think we have signups through April 1st, and we have maybe one volunteer slot available. Everything else has been filled. So it's really, really neat to see everyone coming together to help out. And we'll continue vaccinating, as long as we have vaccines being sent to us.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And are we having the Moderna or the Pfizer?
So we have the Moderna vaccine.
Moderna, yeah. Yeah, the other one is. Okay. And have you heard? Look, okay. So only the first responders, they're getting the second dose. But I've heard that the people are getting sicker from the second dose. Like the first dose is going smooth, but the second one, people are getting sick, especially the younger. They said the people like 75 and older are tolerating the vaccine way better than the younger generation. I don't know.
Sure. So yeah, they did say originally that they thought that we would see more symptoms following the second dose of the vaccine, but I definitely feel like it kind of runs the gamut of symptoms, even some receiving symptoms after the first dose. Yeah.
All right. Anything else on COVID, Melissa? It doesn't look like Jim or
Patrick. That's okay. No, I think really focusing solely a lot on the clinics last week and then again.
Yeah. Excellent. Okay. Let's move on to our 7:35. Or 7:35 is the approval of the minutes from the February 2nd meeting. I did not see anything that I would change, but Are there any other changes, corrections, additions, or deletions to those minutes?
I didn't find anything.
I think there are a few.
Okay, then we'll entertain a motion on the approval of the minutes.
Okay, I'll make a motion in regards to the minutes from February 2nd, the Board of Health approves the minutes as written.
Okay. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Motion has been made and seconded. We'll poll the members. I will vote aye to approve. Mona?
Aye.
Richard?
Aye.
Be 3-0-0. Next on our list is a ZBA special permit for Spring Street. If I read the documents correctly, the Title V has it rated for 4 bedrooms, but they're putting in a 5th bedroom.
Correct. They're going to be adding a in-law suite. They're going to be renovating the garage area. So they'll be adding a bedroom. So it'll be 5 bedrooms. And currently the system is designed for 4 bedrooms.
Do you like poo?
So I have a concern there then. If the system is designed for 4 bedrooms, how can they put in a 5th?
Correct. So they would need to upgrade the system.
Oh, okay. So that means they need to get an engineer and design something to accommodate that?
Correct. Yep. They would have to look at the system, see if a whole new system needs to be put in or if they can just add on to the existing. But yes,
right.
They would need to upgrade the system.
Okay. I mean, other than that, I didn't see anything that bothered me, but it was obviously if they're putting in a 5th bedroom, that's going to be an issue. So,
right. So it would just be that they need to upgrade their system. And then once the system is upgraded, it's the normal flag it. So when you're doing any construction, you know where it is.
now, will we need to review
But
the
other than
plan
that,
for an
no
upgraded
issues.
system?
Yep. It would have to go through our office. Yes.
Okay. All right, then I'll make a motion regarding the ZBA special permit at 191 Spring Street. The Board of Health notes that the current system is rated for a 4-bedroom residence. The proposed addition of an in-law suite will push it to a 5-bedroom residence, and therefore the Board of Health will require an updated plan regarding the septic system as to what is needed to make it sufficient to handle 5 bedrooms, and we will hold off on any final recommendations until such plans are submitted to our office for our review.
Should we add
Should
that
you think, Ricky?
system should be flagged or something?
Well, I think we can do that once we have the final plan for the system as it's going to be built, then we can do that. But that's a very good point, Mona. But yeah, I think that can be held until we actually have the plan. So yeah, so the homeowner is going to have to engage an engineer to come back to us with how they're going to address moving from an approved 4-bedroom residence to a 5-bedroom one. Okay.
I'll second that.
All right, we have a motion made and seconded. Is there any further discussion? All in favor? I'll poll the members. I will vote aye. Mona?
Aye.
Richard?
Aye.
All right, we are 3-0-0 on that. We have a 7:45 appointment, the Concom request for determination on Millbrook Avenue, wetlands determination, future pool. Will this come back to us again after they've done the wetlands determination, or do we need to do
Yeah.
our...
So if
go ahead.
conservation deems that it's going to be impacting the wetlands, then they would be required, like if there's going to be enough work done to disturb the wetland area, they will be required to submit a notice of intent. So then we would see that again for comments.
Okay. And if they determine that it's not wetlands, it'll just go through, or will it come back again anyway?
I believe, and Melissa can correct me, I believe either way it will come to our office to sign off on any building permits, and they would need a building permit for a pool.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
our office would get the sign off
So
prior to them being able to construct it.
should we make the standard motion regarding pools and water runoff and desalinization now, or should we wait until?
You could definitely make it now and just say if they do end up going forward with the pool,
The thing is, Bill, that's definitely a standard that our department does, like Rika referenced a sign off. So that's something our department always does, no matter what. If it's a pool, we would make sure that they do the dechlorinization of the water, that they have proper pool storage and all of that.
Oh, okay. So can we just say that we have no concerns about the determination of the wetlands and let it go at that and wait till it comes back?
Yeah, that would be fine.
Okay. Anyone want to handle that one?
Yeah, I'll make a motion in regards to the request for determination 72 Millbrook Ave. The Board of Health has no specific concerns at this time.
Okay. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Motion has been made and seconded. Is there any further discussion? All right. We'll poll the members. I will vote aye. Mona?
Aye.
Richard?
Aye.
3-0-0 on that. Then new business, the new proposed retail fee schedule. I'm surprised that there were different categories of retail fees. Looking at the list of the current holders, some were paying more, some were paying less, even for the same level. Certainly from my perspective, it seems to make sense. I mean, some of the some of the permit holders are going to wind up paying a little bit more. Some are going to wind up paying a little bit less. But overall, there's not a huge change in the revenue. I think it worked out to be about $250 more in fee revenue for the current holders. But yeah, I mean, to me anyway, it makes sense more on the size and size of the plan that you need to review, as opposed to necessarily the specific things they might be offering for sale. But
and that's why we brought it forward, because we found we didn't have a clear definition of what each of the different categories meant. So we wanted to standardize it a little bit more, so it would be just easier to handle going forward.
So it'll just be a standard retail permit as opposed to the convenience store and so forth. Yeah, to me it made perfect sense, but more than happy to hear what Mona or Richard might have to say about that.
I just had a question. Some of the proposed fees are lower than the current fees, and some of the other ones are like the same. Some of the other ones are way more, like more than double. Like, is there a reason why? How do we base the fees on?
So that was part of the reason we're doing this, is because if you look at like I want to say like a CVS, right? And now CVSs are quite large. The one in Walpole has quite a large amount of food. And so then you have a smaller convenience store like Walpole Fuel, which really only has milk and cream, right? And they were paying different amounts. And we didn't have a definition of what makes a store a convenience, what makes it other retail. So we wanted something to standardize it. So we started with the fee of $150 for those really small establishments that only have a small amount of retail, and we wanted to put it slightly lower than what our current food establishment fee is. So if a food establishment that has food service, they've less than 25 seats, it's $200 right now. So we wanted to start a little bit lower because they're obviously doing less, and so we built it up from there. While then some of the larger convenience stores that do have a fair amount of food, that they have a higher fee, because they do have like a fair amount. If you walk in, like CVS, 7-Elevens, Cumberland Farms, they've changed a lot in the types of food products they're selling.
Okay. Thank you.
I guess one question, just out of curiosity, how we distinguish between the different sizes. I know some of these places have other permits. Like I'm just looking at Winesmore, for instance. I know it's the building itself is bigger than 100 square feet. Is this just that one food section in the front there? Then okay.
That's what we're trying to go off of, because we understand that some of the establishments that have retail, that food section might only be a small portion. So we're looking more at the food area that they have.
I say, I mean, I'm certainly all in favor of streamlining our permitting and our regulation process. And as I say, in looking at the permit holders, I think there's only a couple that are going to wind up paying a little bit more for their permit. Most of them will either pay the same or less. So I'm certainly in favor of it. Anyone want to make a motion on the new retail fee schedule?
You make a motion regarding the new proposed retail fee schedule. The Board of Health supports the changes.
Do I hear a second? Yeah. Okay, Mona seconded. So motion has been made and seconded. Any further discussion? All right, then we'll poll the members. I will vote aye to approve the new fee schedule. Mona?
Aye.
Richard?
Aye.
3-0-0. Anything else that the board needs to deal with tonight?
So just quickly, the Home for Little Wanderers attorney Ash did reach out just to see when, and I don't know if it means someone will be present to represent or when they just need the deadline for their update. So I told him we'd meet on the first and third Tuesdays of the month, so I didn't know if anyone had a preference. I looked at the dates. It's either the 6th or the 7th or the 20th of the 21st on all of those months. So none of them really fell on a holiday or anything like that. I know during July we do an abbreviated schedule anyways. So we can do it month to month. We can put something, set in stone now.
Can I so today is the this is the second meeting?
Yeah, so what it is April, it would be the 6th or the 20th. July would be the 7th or the 21st. October would be the 7th or the 21st, and then January would be the 6th or the 20th.
Okay. Usually, I think it is easier for me if we do it on the first meeting of the month, because then I don't have to work the next day. So if we decided to stay long,
That's fine.
Okay. Otherwise, like the other meeting, I would need to get up at 4 because I need to be 6 o'clock. So if it drags till 10 or 11, I'm not going to get up on time.
Oh, I have no problem with that. The first one of the month. That's great.
So, well, their first report will be after I'm not on the board, so I have no opinion one way or the other. And I say that mainly to annoy Melissa.
It's working.
All right, is there anything else that we need to deal with tonight?
No, I think that's all.
Is that it?
Yeah.
All right, well, again, thank you all for your efforts and your support and your hard work. And I'll make a motion that we adjourn. Do I hear a second?
I'll second that.
Motion's made and seconded. All in favor? Aye. Melissa? Or I'm sorry, Mona?
Aye.
Richard?
Aye.
We're done. Thank you all. We'll see you on, the 2nd, March 2nd?